Hey y'all, today is April 26, 2026, 1 week and a day after the Muscle Evolution 2026. I was on April 18th. But yeah, how am I feeling post show? Feeling pretty good post show. I had my week of spoils, had my had my week of spills and just had my week of indulging in food, right? But I want you guys to keep in mind that despite despite me kind of not kind of despite me indulging in like a lot of non-bodybuilding food, non-diet food, right? You know what I'm saying? I was still eating my meals. I was still eating my rice, my canned chicken, my ground beef. I was still hitting my macros. Still hitting my macros. The only thing I was going over is fats and carbs. Sorry. So the caloric average for this past week was about 4,000, and shit. I mean, some days it was even 5,000. I think some days was like a day was like 6,000. So morning weight again. My birthday yesterday. Turned 19. So, we had some great. Had this burger. Had this great. I went to this wonderful place. Great food. The morning weight. This was 207.5. I want you, I want you guys to keep in mind that last it was last Friday, so that would have been April 17th. The morning weight was 191.3. So that's that's let me see, because 191 plus 10, that's 201 plus 6, yeah. So that's a 16.2 pound increase from a week ago. Well, a little over a week ago, right? So, but that's water and shit. I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I'm I'm not a nutritionist. I am learning about it, but I'm not one yet. You know, I'm gonna kind of actually talk about this. I've been getting told a lot. Not that not that I should become, not that I should become a trainer, but I've been getting told after the show, at least from, my parents and some other people, that the people that they know, they ask them if I train people, and to that, it's no. I just When it comes to me being a trainer, or even, I'm just, or in this case, I'm just gonna say overall coach. I don't feel I don't feel that I have the knowledge, the confidence. This one, the confidence, nor do I have the credibility to even consider being a trainer, or let alone a coach. For me to want to do that, I want to do bodybuilding for a minute. I want to train a lot for, obviously, a lot longer, and obviously I want to keep doing these diet. I want to keep doing these preps and the cutting, just so that I have more information in my back pocket before I even consider putting in my bio, or I'll posting on my story. If you want to get trained, hit me up. But all at the same time, there are some there. I'm not gonna say all, or I'm not gonna say most. I mean, there's some trainers or coaches on Instagram who I like to call them Chat GPT coaching. So it, I think that is scummy. I think that's just it's a scam, because the person that you're paying to help you reach whatever fitness goal that is, reach whatever weight that is, reach whatever goal you have fitness wise. You know what I'm saying? They're not, it's not them who's actually giving you the knowledge that they know. It's them getting your question and them popping their question, sorry, them popping your question into chat GPT, and then they give you chat GPT's answer. Now the issue with that is, you know, it's AI. It doesn't know who you are. It's only giving you an answer based off research, based off based off things that it found across the internet, right? Could it work? It could work. I'm not going to deny that. But do I think do I think that if you use come on, damn dog. Do I think that if you use Chat GPT, you shouldn't charge people then in that case? You know what I'm saying? Because it takes the soul out of training or coaching somebody, because it's not you who's actually helping. It's really AI that's helping you get paid to help the person that's paying you for you to train them or coach them. Yeah, a lot of words. But for me personally, am I saying no entirely to becoming a trainer or a coach? No. Is it going to happen anytime soon? No. Do I really care right now? No. Not really. But aside from that, the plan for today is back. Plan for today is back. Rear delts, core, and cardio. Today is me locking back in, meaning I'm doing 2 times cardio 2 times a day, 30 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes after the workout or at night. And yeah, excuse me, conditioning work, posing practice. I'll do that more when I'm 12 weeks out. Right now, I'll really just focus on the training and the cardio part, and really just those two mainly. Cheat meals, not saying they're gonna happen. If I'm up for it, cheat meals once a week, Sundays. I do feel that, obviously I'm not saying like I know bodybuilding, like the ins and outs of it, right? But what I am gonna say is I definitely feel a lot more confident in my ability to go through this prep smoothly. Not saying I was stressing over. Sorry, not saying I was stressing over in the last prep, but I definitely had my moments. I think the biggest thing is just cravings. I didn't have too bad of a cravings, but like say for example, if it's like if I have like an all staff meeting, if I have an all staff meeting, right, and they have all this food on the table. 1 turns into 3, 3 turns into 5, 5 turns into I just ate the entire table, right? So I feel like for this prep, I definitely can control the cravings a lot more better. And honestly, I don't really care. I don't really care to. But that being said, first movement is gonna be some rack pulls. The feedback from Muscle Evolution was that, and in regards to back, more density and wider lats. So in my head, that has me thinking, okay, they want more density. I gotta swing around. Let me start off with something that works the entire back, right? AKA a deadlift or a rack pull. I actually been liking rack pulls. Last prep, I didn't. I'm saying last prep. Yeah, last prep. I didn't really. I wasn't really connecting with rack pulls, but now I definitely feel that connection a lot more. Definitely have that mind muscle connection. So hopefully I can work my way up to 315 as like a top set, but kind of work my way up a plate for a few reps, and then go to 225, do that first set, and then go up to 275, and then we'll see about doing 315. If I can do 315, that'll be pretty cool. And yeah, so on to the next clip. Little 275 test. We're doing 315. Come on, get it up.